Welcome to the winner bracket quarter-final. As you can see here, Foggy in the bottom part of this bracket of Group C against CXQ first, and then he could meet with Infi in the winner bracket semi-final. So let's see what the player bring to the table. He's up against CXQ. Tier 3, 4 undead, I'd say. Maybe tier 4, I guess. Win rate versus Night Elf was pretty good though for him, but Foggy has the upper hand most of the time. So let's see what we'll have in Night Elf versus Undead. Foggy in blue. Oh, the resources don't work yet. Foggy in blue, CXQ in orange.
Yeah, this has always been Foggy's weakest matchup for years and years, but it's changed a lot. We have a new hero. You've probably heard about him. We call him the Keeper of the Grove, Mr. Entangle. And this is a very good map for Foggy to start on as well, with level 3 being pretty accessible. I saw a lot of, what's it called, open qualifier games from Europe and from America both, and there the Keeper was being played super aggressively, like level 1 harassment right away, delayed their leveling quite significantly. Don't know if I agree with that choice so much. I feel like Keeper level 3 is really where the shit is at, you know?
Yo.
This is when it looks so scary. And yeah, of course it is the Keeper for Foggy. I think he's really happy about this matchup, especially in the new patch. Can, be aggressive, turn the tables on his opponents. Where in the past he had to fear ghouls around on his Demon Hunter losing the TP, one more surround and the game's over, kind of. Now it's, the Night Elf's in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
For as long as the Keeper still as strong. Perhaps he's gonna get nerfed soon, who knows?
Well, pretty sure Matt Morris hinted it on Twitter already in a reply to Todd. Keeper is out, Archer opening, wouldn't be surprised to see a Huntress Hall follow up. No deny here with the Lightning Shield, so good creeping by Foggy. Ring of Protection as an first item here. And Ghoul opening by CXQ, he's not creeping at all, pulls all the ghouls already.
This is for creeping though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Being aggro with level 1 ghouls without coil against the Keeper seems like a very bad idea. So yeah, he's gonna be creeping in the middle. It's not gonna be quite level 2. But interesting creep route. We've seen more and more Lightning Shield creeps by races other than Night Elf. Undeads as well can do this very easily here. Get level 2 super quick. But I guess with this, you keep that camp close to your main and get this experience further out on the map when the Keeper is not yet harassing you. So I kind of like it, actually.
Okay. What do you think? Like, should you still go Ghoul opening, or should you open up with late Fiends? What's your stance on
I
that?
heard you in one of the VODs saying that you feel ghouls are not the way anymore.
Yeah.
Right? The thing is, though,
just
when you lose ghouls to Entangle, it hurts a little bit, but it's a ghoul. But when you lose Fiends to Entangle, that really hurts. So, I don't know. Going Fiends early, losing those always pains. And when you have ghouls, for example, you can, you have, I don't know, a group of 6. One gets entangled, but with the rest of them, you can threaten the Keeper, so you can't just right-click away on one ghoul. Whereas when you go Fiends right away, you just have piercing damage. The Fiend that is entangled can't shoot back, so you don't have too much to threaten the Keeper of your opponent. So, oh, nice surround. Whoa, actually gets it. Foggy there, slipping a little bit maybe. I don't know, early Fiends always seem dangerous to me.
What about late Fiends? I think like late Fiends makes the most sense at the moment, because what can ghouls do against Huntress? That's my main issue.
I think backup by statues and good heroes and frenzy, they're fine.
I think I don't know, man. Not the biggest fan of this ghoul opening anymore, but we'll see if it's still effective. Oh, one ghoul attacked by the creeps here and stunned. Can he reach? This ghoul certainly dies against the summons. Second one. Can't reach. It's nighttime. Can he hide or deny himself before? Looks like it. Keeper man, relentless. Not giving up on him.
So there's 2 ghoul kills now. Kind of to be expected from a Keeper. What I've seen 1-0, for example, do is once the Keeper has his levels, especially level 3, you just keep your ghouls at home. Maybe they creep something by themselves, like the troll camp here or something, and you're just harassing with DK and skeletons. So you're not at risk of losing anything. But now he lost 2 ghouls. He slows down the Keeper, yes, but he's not going to keep him away from level 3. And the Expo is coming up for Foggy behind. What we've been seeing a lot from the Night Elves, 2 or 3 archers into a couple of hunts, into the expansion. Tier 2 tech on the way, you know, and then Alchemist, and then mass produced with the Expo. Yep. This has been effective in multiple matchups against Orc, against Undead, against Human, not so much, but against the other 2 races certainly. And seems to be working pretty well for Foggy once again. With this creep camp now, he will be level 3. And then he is so powerful before there is the spell.
Yeah. It's quite a unique approach by Foggy to only go 1 Engine of War. The past few days and weeks, I've only seen double Engine of War in this matchup for a fast Archer transition, most likely. Keeper, by the way, quite in danger. No TP, no potion, no staff. He's getting surrounded again, man. That's dangerous. And Nova is coming out, so Foggy, be careful. First Fiends are arriving as well. For, or as a counter to Dryads. Does he have... Oh, Nature's Blessing is coming. Very important upgrade. Alchemist second. Here we go.
Does he even need Nature's Blessing?
I mean, why not? It's not that expensive.
Number, right? It's pretty expensive that way. So if he wants to tech, it's gonna heavily cut into that. But pretty greedy play by Foggy, right? He's expanding on 2 archers and a huntress. And this is what the Keeper gives you. He is so strong early on that he can be your anchor with level 3, even better than a Demon Hunter used to be. He was already really good with level 3. And you can get away with such greed like this. I'm sure there is some tier 2 undead timing that can be fashioned exactly around this strategy, but this is just not what the meta is about. Undead has always been about tier 3, still is. Maybe Lucifer is going to do that someday, but it's very unlikely to be played by someone like CXQ. 2 archer kills here are nice, and the Keeper's actually out of mana. But 1 of mana stealing, now he has the mana again, and that's a surround on the Lich. And I don't think he's going to be getting out. Oh, actually, there's a bunch of coils here. Maybe he will get out.
Alchemist.
Could get the Alchemist as well. Oh! That coil was so close.
But a little too late. Both second heroes die on level 1. Not the biggest loss. They can get back very, very soon. So I guess
it's worse for CXQ because he needs the Lich to level.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd like the Alchemist to level, but it's fine if he's low level. Foggy's going to have the numbers.
Cool opening here in the forest to be able to swap units and wisps in and out. Shredder is there as well. Alchemist is coming back. Is there another entangle? No. Moonwell should be empty as well. But here come Dryads now with slow. There's no TP, only a staff, but I don't think he can staff out. Okay, now with the Unholy Aura, he's able to run away. Damage is not enough. And in the main, we have tier 3, Lich is back, statues are out. Not sure about the Destroyer upgrade. Okay, coming now.
Foggy went for a Shredder as well. It's a very expensive unit. Yes, the normal damage is going to help against Fiends. But it's more than 300 gold. Always feel like this is a little bit greedy. Oh, he's bringing it over to the expansion now. He's positioning himself. I like that positioning of his army a lot. He's positioning himself in the way of the undead, so if he comes through, he's going to be seeing him moving in. But at the moment, Foggy really doesn't have a big army yet. He'd love for this Expo to keep on running. He wants to delay the engagement as much as he can.
Yeah. Lightning Shield, not the greatest item against Mass Dryads, but yeah, there's really not much against Fiends at the moment. Not too many Hunters, no Mountain Giants to soak up the damage. Are they coming? No, it's pure Dryads with an upgrade as well.
The base setup at the expansion is so nice for Foggy.
Yeah, Shop, Engine of War, Double Moonwell, and yeah, kind of a choke. Pretty nice.
Notice how he delayed the shop, by the way. He didn't go for Claries early on, which is so good for the Keeper because he was greeding so hard. Such an early Expo with only 2 archers, 1 huntress, without a shop even. But now he saved so many resources at this Expo. Yes, it did come through very quickly, and now he's going to be able to explode into supply if CXQ gives him the time. How much longer can he afford to wait?
Well, Pocket Factory deployed. There's going to be some damage. But Foggy has to dance a little. He got level 2 Treants here. That will help. 1 Destroyer only. So he can't dispel everything. Entangle and Treants here. Acid Bomb in the front row. Against the Ghouls and DK. Tinker in trouble a little, but still healthy. Is there a potion? Only an invul. Double level up for Foggy now. 4 and 2. Chemical Rage. Damage intensifies.
Now going for the DK, he's dropping really low, has to go for the invul. That's the only one he did have, of course. More Treants coming out, the Destroyer. Not dispelling yet, Foggy's Keeper is dropping lower, but the Nova didn't have much follow-up, so actually the Keeper is pretty damn healthy. And now we have these masses of Dryads right here. And they can take out these pocket factories pretty easy. This is what I always say about the Tinker. He's great against expansions. He's not always great at fighting, really, against real armies.
Yeah, since the armor got changed of pocket factories, Dryads are so much better against this. Because before it was medium, and piercing doesn't do too much damage to medium. Now it's heavy armor, and piercing does 100% to that. Even an AP now. Like, this is such a nice expo, and CXQ should really think about counter-expanding at this point, because he can't break it.
And Foggy in this game didn't have the most flashy moves, you know, it wasn't the sickest micro, but his build lined up so nicely. You know, the fast expo, delaying the shop, everything is coming online at the right time on tier 2, and then just mass. Foggy once again, with a really smart strategy, seems to be getting this win here, unless QXC can come up with a miracle.
CXQ, man.
CXQ, yes.
Fiend
So
safe,
difficult. There was a Nighthawk player, a StarCraft player in the past, you know, who was called QXC.
No,
Now in trouble. Is there a coil? Oh my god, that was just barely enough, but the Entangle is still lasting, and the Lich is dead. And that is the GG.
way too much damage from Foggy in the end, with all those Dryads and the damage stacking up. And the Acid Bomb and Entangle can't handle it anymore if you have no TP. But yeah, very one-dimensional play by CXQ, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Foggy kind of surprised with the timings, but...
Yeah. The scouting was also really off, right? The expo was so early. He could have cancelled this. You know, scout with a skeleton, bring over 6 ghouls. Maybe you lose 2 ghouls, but if you kill the expo, that's worth it. You can TP out if you need to. And if you don't get that kill, then maybe counter-expand. Hard on a map like AZ. But if you just go up against such an early expansion with your standard timing with weak heroes, that is very unlikely to happen. But well, that's the expected result, isn't it?
I agree. If Foggy doesn't beat CXQ, man, he should really worry about his matchup versus Undead. Infi is, by the way, playing Undead and leading 1-0 over Norukill. Yeah.
Who is Norukill, dude?
He's a new Korean player. I've seen him like once.
He's actually playing Undead. And he's actually playing Standard. DK Lich Dark Ranger?
Why not?
Interesting.
I mean, for Infi, really, it's only about the seeding for the main event, so... I don't think he cares too much.
I don't think so either.
Colorful won the first game against Lawliot. No result from Bo and Huck yet. But the next game's up.
Oh man, we have our first viewbot subbing ever. It's viewbot 0815. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much also to Kalium1337 for the Prime sub. Much appreciated.
That reminds me of Diablo. You remember Caldeum?
What was that again?
That was the city of
City.
Act 2. It was a very pretty city. Pretty city. Are you hyped about the Diablo rumors, Neo?
Everybody's hinting on a mobile game, right? So not really. I don't
That's
know.
only rumors. Who knows what it is? If it was a mobile game, like kind of a freemium kind of deal, you wouldn't try it out? You were such a big Diablo fan.
Yeah, but mobile games are really not for me. I don't like spend too much time on the phone.
I would certainly try it out. I don't know if my phone could run it though. It's not the greatest.
It's okay. If you can run Hearthstone, I think it should be fine.
I don't know if I can.
I mean, it's not a shitty phone you got.
No, but it's not the greatest phone either.
That's true. Dude, I figured something out that will change my phone behavior a lot.
Okay.
You know when you have the YouTube app and you listen to someone and you switch to, let's say, WhatsApp, then YouTube stops and you can't hear it anymore? Now, with my new phone, I can like split the screen. So I have an app at the top and an app at the bottom. And if I do that, the YouTube video does not stop.
Oh my god.
Whoa, blew my mind.
How amazing.
Yeah.
I never use YouTube on my phone, actually. What do you, like, do you check out concerts, or what do you check out on YouTube?
Sometimes when I'm running out of podcasts, I'll listen to some stuff to fall asleep.
Okay.
Also,
I watch Twitch
comedy
streams to
skits.
fall asleep. You see?
Excuse me?
I watch Twitch streams to fall asleep.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Always difficult in China because the internet's so bad. So I have to watch Twitch streams in like 240p. So like, I have to like squint to see anything.
It's all about the commentary, right?
It's about the gameplay, and I don't know, about the personalities a little bit. It's just something, you know, to fall asleep to. Thank goodness we have technology. Otherwise, I'd just be laying there with my thoughts and nothing else and trying to sleep.
That's bad.
Yep.
Thoughts in the evening. Really, really bad. No, don't want that. Gotta distract yourself.
Nobody wants those thoughts, dude.
Right.
Check out the altar where Foggy put it. It creates a little hole towards the south. When I put the altar like this, my hero always pops out into the hole. Every single time. You know that feeling?
Yeah, I do. Happened to me quite a bit. CXQ with some nice respect towards Foggy. Imba Foggy here. Once again, a ghoul opening. Seems like he's a little stuck in 1.29. But we'll see if he goes Fiends a little earlier. And we'll see if Foggy goes double Engine of War this time. Last Refuge, certainly a map where you can do it.
Yeah, but knowing Foggy, he's probably gonna fast expand. When he thinks he can do it, he does it. That's what it seems like to me. He started to do it against Night Elf, he started to do it against Orc as well. Not so much Human anymore because you have to be afraid of the one-base rifle play. But, wanna bet? Wanna bet there's an expo coming?
Nah, man.
Before tier 2 is done?
Foggy loves gold way too much. He will expand for sure.
Would have been easy money.
He's like Goldfinger and Austin Powers. Oh, I like gold!
I don't remember that actually.
Ich habe meine Klöten vergolden lassen, ja!
You think that movie would still be funny nowadays?
It is.
Or was it just us being young?
Goldfinger is just... Oh, it's called Goldmember, right? In English? I don't know. Oh, it's just...
Interesting DK opening here. Playing the meta with a level 1 being aggressive right away, where it was usually creep level 2 and then perhaps be aggressive. But now it's all about keeper level 1 treants creeping. And of course then there's no entangle to fear for a long time. So how much can he do here? He kills one wisp. It's pretty nice. Oh. Foggy's teching before Expo. Oh no, thank goodness we didn't bet. Okay, you can still Expo on the way maybe?
Yeah, I think he started the tech on AZ before expanding as well. So this should still be a normal tactic for Foggy. But yeah, his keeper progress is basically not existent.
Yeah. But so is the DK. He's got 25 experience points.
True.
And he may be kind of listening to you here, which I would never recommend, staying on 4 ghouls.
Why not? Come on. I give good advice. I do have great ideas when it comes to Warcraft, I just can't execute them.
Sure. So he's going a couple more ghouls here now. Graveyard is fairly early. I think the issue with Fiends is, like, as I said, it's very expensive units, you really don't want to lose them. And before you have Destroyer, there's no way you can guarantee that you're not going to lose them, you know? That takes a long time. I still think against Keeper you should mass creep up. Just try to avoid him. Creep like a madman, get level 3, get level 4. Oh, there's the Expo, thank goodness. My money would have still been good.
Level 2 in the ring. Not too bad, especially for the Alchemist. But CXQ steals one more. Gets a lot of hits here, though. And the Skeletons? No, Skeletons can't cancel this.
Oh,
with
Trapper.
the help of the Trapper, maybe, yeah. Not thinking the same, but no.
And that's the problem here when you're playing so aggressively. You're not level 2, and without level 2, cancelling an early expo like this with a ghoul would be very hard.
It's a little
I
too
think
late
he has to think about counter-expanding now. Like, if he just goes tier 3 timing... Well, he's got a very quick tier 3, so maybe it's fine. That's a very quick tier 3, my goodness.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ghouls moving out now. Finally starting to creep something. Going towards the natural. There will be level 2 for the DK. Went for a staff as well. I like that. Always with that. Capable of getting away. I still think selling a TP pretty much nowadays ever against Night Elf is a bad idea, even as Orc. I think you should always keep that thing. Oh, but Foggy's looking for the creep jack here, and maybe the DK gets out, but what about those ghouls? Staff away. He's gonna be fine. Thankfully for CXQ. This time I said it right. There's only one more entangle. But 2 ghouls are gone. And the DK still stuck on level 1. That feels bad, man.
Yeah, that hurts. Still no aura. Heavily relied on those coils. Did only work once.
Really smart movement by Foggy, though. Realizing the DK has to level. Absolutely has to level. Also counting the experience. So with only 1 creep stolen, this little green camp would not have been enough for level 2. So it's fairly likely that he's going to be going towards the natural. And Foggy anticipating this, going for it right away. That was very smart.
That's how he is, man. Still no double engine of war. Goes double lore at this point. Very early upgrade again on 34 supply. That's really rare. I mean, he has the time. He has to wait for his production buildings. He got the 2nd hero, so it's understandable that he doesn't want to do anything with the resource, but he also does not have a shop, right? So for that money, yeah, for that money, he could build a shop, for example, or get some items already.
Which upgrade are you talking about? Ah,
the attack upgrade for the Dryads and Bears. Nice last hit.
It's pretty cheap though, right? It's like, what is it, 150?
Yeah.
Players' forces are under attack.
Greater mana here. Very nice. Dude, did you see that clip where Starshape sold the greater mana on the Keeper?
No.
I was losing my mind in that cast, dude. I was like, oh, and later I called him out on it, and he was like, well, it's gonna get dispelled, right? And Keeper's only an archer anyways. And I was like, dude, hell no. But he qualified anyways. So here we go now. Going for the Fiend here. It's only level 1 entangled, so it may survive. However, lots of damage coming in. And now, you see Neo? Hurts, doesn't it, when the Fiend dies?
It does, it does. But he has a few more, so he should be able to bring in the damage. My idea is more like, if you face a lot of Huntress...
He's committing hard for this item. This may have been overcommitment. He lost 1 archer so far. Got the item, which was a mana stone. That's very good, of course. Destroyers still not ready. The upgrade is still taking a couple of seconds. He really wants to keep this Fiend alive. Acid Bomb is upon it, though, and the damage is enough, and the Fiend is dead. Keeper dropping low, but he's willing to use this TP here, especially if he gets another Fiend kill, but that should not be enough. Chemical Rage, oh my god, it might just be enough! Oh, the Entangle ticks it down. He killed 3 Fiends right here.
That hurts so much. Got the item, got 3 Fiends, got the Expo up. And that's why he taps out. GG, Foggy, 2-0 easy against CXQ. Finds himself in the lower bracket. And Foggy is in the winner bracket semi-final. That was a quick one.
Super easy. I think that's just the wrong opening, though. I think you want to creep level 2 and then bring a bunch of ghouls. When Foggy plays so aggressive. I guess you can't rely on that, but you know, scout for it. Creep level 2 anyway, scout with the skeletons. If you see that he's going 2 archer into hunters right away, you see the expo early as well, you can cancel that thing. And don't sell the TP, for God's sake.
Yeah, it might not be the best idea against the Keeper. I heard about that, man. There's an Infi game. We could watch that. It's on Northern Isles. Infi has done that. In Watch. So.